Scotty Pickett, he's not only a legend, he's an amazing chef. And today he's here to show me how to make his very classic clafoutis.
A clafoutis.
Clafoutis.
Clafoutis. You say it so well. Your French accent's better than mine, Justine.
I love this recipe. I use yours all the time. It's foolproof and it's in your amazing book, Marriage of Flavours. Love it. So good.
It is. Very, very simple recipe.
Yes, yes.
It's basically a little pudding, really. It's like a little baked cake.
Yes.
But quinces, one of my favourite fruits to cook. I'm going to take care of the quinces. And as normal, you can be my sidekick.
I love being
and
a
you can make
sidekick.
the clafoutis batter.
Okay,
so
can do.
it's a bit like a pancake batter. As a base rule, when you're doing something like this, always add wet to dry.
Wet to dry. Okay, so we've got some flour, sugar,
Yep.
and almond meal. Nice addition.
Almond meal.
Love
now,
almond.
you can do it nut-free as well, too, if you have an allergy as well, too. You just increase the flour just by a little bit.
Okay.
Now, we're going to poach the quinces, and I've got my water, right, that's just coming up to a slow boil now.
Okay.
I'm going to add the sugar and make a classic sugar syrup. Now, in the recipe, this says slowly simmer for 3 to 4 hours, but it's all about temperature, it's all about time. But the longer that you cook the quince, the deeper and redder and darker that it'll get.
Okay, nice one.
And then I'm going to do like a little bouquet garni, like a little spice mix.
Yes.
French theme today, clafoutis, bouquet garni, all those things. So in my little aromats, I've got some cinnamon, beautiful fresh vanilla bean.
Yep, just leaving it whole as is.
Yeah, whole, just in the flavour, just going to impart. You can use the vanilla bean afterwards as well too. You can dry it, scrape it and make your own little sugar if you like.
Yes, okay.
And some star anise, very strong, right, so just 2 of those down in there. And some cloves and a few black peppercorns.
Lovely.
Tuck those in there, Juzzy.
And you want to put in a little pochette or a little bouquet garni.
Pochette.
Look at that. It's very French today, like you said.
Hey, my French is getting better standing next to you.
If you want to use that sugar syrup later on, you won't have to find all the little bits and pieces.
Bits in there in your quince. You get a little star anise stuck in the back of your teeth. Not nice.
Not nice, not nice.
So we're doing our little pochette. Bouquet garni. All right, just tie him up so the star anise doesn't get away. Yeah, pop that in. All right, that's just coming to the boil.
I've got the 2 whole eggs in there and yolks, so more yolks than whole eggs.
More fat.
Ah, richer.
Fattiness, richer. All right, 2 little peels of the lemon in there, right? Some fresh zest, and that's just boiling away now. The sugar's almost dissolved. Now I've got to peel the quinces. I'm going to start on that.
Okay, and I'm just finishing this off. So we're just, like you said, following your instructions. We're adding the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and some mascarpone. So just mixing that in.
Yeah, whisk harder, Juzzy. No lumps. Come on.
Muscles.
Use those muscles. Go nice and hard.
And this does need to rest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Makes a difference to the end result.
It does. You just want to soften it in the fridge. Just let it settle, 1 to 2 hours and it's perfect.
All right, well, I'll put that in the fridge and I guess I'll just watch you peel the quince. Quite therapeutic.
Is there any little lumps in there?
No lumps,
No
promise.
lumps. No lumps. Right, so I just peel the quince. Yeah, just a classic veggie peeler. All the little bits of peel off there.
When you do see the quince in season, it's such a thrill, isn't it? Especially if you haven't used quince before, poaching them in a liquid like this, in a sugar syrup, is a wonderful way to show them off.
Yeah, just a beautiful poached fruit. I always have these bowls around the restaurants during autumn because you can smell them.
And they look fantastic too.
Wonderful perfume. Okay, peeled. Yeah, cut into about 6 or 8 pieces. Yeah, just depending on the size. Now, they're very firm, okay? They're a firm fruit, so, yeah, be careful. Yeah, take the core out, and then just a nice big chunk like that. It's just coming to the boil, and I'm going to turn that down in a second and just let them simmer away gently for a couple of hours.
Nice.
Right, Juzzy, we're ready to finish off and get this little clafoutis in the oven.
Absolutely.
Right, so our batter's rested.
Yes, and it's thickened up.
Yep, look, it's really thick.
Yep.
Now, I want you to let that out just with a little bit of milk, just so it gets more like a pancake kind of batter.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cut the quince and get these ready. I love the smell, the perfume, the fragrance.
So good.
Right, Juzzy, look at these little ruby nuggets.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Smell so delicious.
Really do.
Right.
Delicious.
Now, I'm going to cut a few of these, get these ready.
Okay, and we've got a little butter here.
That's nice and soft. You can just sort of brush that in. Okay, now these, you can do any shape you want. If you wanted a really big rustic kind of pudding, a big clafoutis, you could just sit them in whole. But I'm just going to shape them, pretty much in quarters.
Too much butter?
Okay, again? No, there's never too much butter. Fat is flavour.
That's right.
Now I'm just going to check the cores out because this stuff here right in the centre, it can be a little bit chewy, a little bit tough.
Yep.
So look, it's like a little poached pear.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful little piece. Now, I'm going to cut them and I want you just to arrange them, fan them beautifully all the way around for me, okay?
Clafoutis is one of those desserts that is fantastic to bring out. You've got people coming over, you want to do something quite quick, this is my go-to. It's easy, easy, easy.
Easy, simple pudding, crowd pleaser. You make the batter beforehand, you have it ready, you pop it in the oven and then just wait for it to cook.
Exactly. Speaking of ovens, Scotty, how long are we cooking this for?
10 to 12 minutes, about 230 degrees until it's just wobbly in the centre.
That's fine. Scotty, this looks almost better than mine.
Almost better.
Cheeky.
Well, the proof will be in the pudding, Juzzy,
Nice
won't it?
one,
eh?
nice one.
But what it does need is a good little dusting of icing sugar. Right, Juzzy, do you want to taste?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, let's plate up now. I've got a little bit of mascarpone there for you as well, too.
Okay.
Now, I just like to scoop it up. Oh, look at that.
So good. Perfectly cooked.
Perfectly cooked. Good work. Now, it's pretty rustic, but in there it looks great. So, nice big dollop of your mascarpone, a nice hot spoon on top. Now, we need some walnuts. Just chop them quickly, just a few. And then I've got a little bit of honeycomb there as well too, Juzzy.
And this recipe is in your book.
It's in the book.
Yeah.
Right. Some chopped walnuts. Break some of that up.
Over the top. Oh, wow.
Such a wonderful little winter pudding. Little dusting for good luck.
So good.
And there we have the Quince clafoutis, mascarpone, honeycomb and walnuts.
Dig in. Where's that quince? There it is right there.
There, look at it.
I just love how the simplest things taste the best. It's so good. As a kid, when I had clafoutis, I would stand at the fridge, the leftovers, this was my favourite part, and eat straight from the dish.
Straight from the dish. It's like the French bread and butter pudding.
Try it. It's amazing. Thanks, Scotty.